Wayne Collins, this is Glendora.
Good morning, Glendora.
Good morning, Wayne. The big news, folks, is that the temperature is 9 degrees, and with the wind chill, it brings it down to -2. And Pittsfield is always colder than here. So, welcome, Wayne.
I can vouch for that because I've been out in it this morning.
Yes, and then is the snow on the ground crunchy?
I didn't step on the snow, but I think it is.
Yeah. I'm wondering if you would give us tell us a joke that was on TV last night, would you?
The joke that was on TV last night. Yes, I'll have it for you in just a second.
It was casserole, honey.
Yes. The wife said, I have the most wonderful recipe for a casserole. I only mention it to my husband, and he says, let's eat out.
That's a very good joke, folks. All right, Wayne, I would like to hear the Bible passage from Corinthians, I believe.
Yes, this is from 2 Corinthians, chapter 2, verse 9. For to this end, and also did I write, that I might know the proof of you, whether ye be obedient in all things.
Yes, St. Paul the Apostle is writing to his church that he founded in Corinth, Greece, and he's wants proof that they are being obedient. Now, Wayne, Monday, would you have a new Bible passage, please?
Yes, certainly.
Thanks. Now, the hymn, God of our fathers,
Whose almighty hand
leads forth in beauty
all the starry band
of shining worlds,
and splendor through the skies.
our grateful song before thy throne arise. That's the one that has trumpets in it, isn't it?
Yes, at the very beginning, the trumpet sound.
Yes. And I saw somewhere, it would have to be very high class, Wayne, but I saw trumpets and they were straight out trumpets.
Oh, yes.
And I saw about 6 of them.
Oh,
This was
yes.
a long time ago. Boy, that must be inspiring.
Oh, yes.
It would have to be the London Philharmonic or something like that. All right. Now, we can do the words, I think. Right? Are you ready, Carol?
I guess I'm as ready as I'm gonna be.
Is that yes or no?
Well, I
I
haven't.
think that is yes.
Well, I'm still looking for some.
Wayne,
I have the list here if she hasn't.
okay, what does
The
abandoned
words. I have the words.
means abandoned? What does it mean?
Abandoned. It's unresisting self-surrender.
To vice.
To vice.
Yes. Now, what is abandoned?
Unresisting self-surrender, summoned surrender to vice.
Yes.
Surrendered, self-summoned surrender to vice.
And now, prodigal or profligate?
Oh, profligate?
No, profligate.
Oh, profligate. Okay, open and shameless disregard of decency.
My goodness, Wayne. People, what do you think of that? And dissolute.
That's reprobate. Dissolute, utter disregard of morals, the throwing off of all restraints.
Say that one again, please.
Utter disregard of morals and the throwing off of all restraints.
And reprobate.
Reprobate, complete insensibility to reproof.
Oh. Now, Carol, are you ready with the jokes?
Sure, Glendora.
All righty. Thank you. First one.
Video games.
Life in colonial times was tough. The kids had to play their video games by candlelight.
Bet mental?
Temperamental? I think so. The boss is temperamental, 50% temper and 50% mental.
Well behaved?
Oh, this is a good one, Wayne. You might know it, but I'm not sure, so I won't take a chance. The very fashionable elderly lady said to the young boy, the young lad, "You're so well behaved." And the young lad said, "Yes, it's due to my father. When I was a little boy and I was well behaved, he would pat me on the head and give me a penny. And by the time I was 18 years old, I had $20 and a flat head." Did you know that one, Wayne?
Yes, I remember you telling that one, yes.
Good going, Carol.
Scout Cliff?
Excuse me?
Looks like Scout or Scoot Cliff? SCOOOUT Cliff. SCOUT Cliff.
Oh, the scouts on a cliff?
No,
Was that a Boy Scout joke?
might be. Well, I can tell you a Boy Scout, folks. There were three people on the plane, and the plane was about to crash. And one was a person was the smartest man in the world. The second was a Boy Scout, and the third was a minister. And so the smartest man in the world says, "Well, I'd better take," and there's only 3 parachutes. He says, "I'd better take one of the parachutes because I'm the smartest man in the world and the world needs me." And so out he went. And then the minister said to the young scout, "You go ahead, you take the parachute, and because you have more to give to the world than I do." And the young scout said to the minister, "Well, you don't have to worry because the smartest man in the world just grabbed my backpack and jumped out of the plane."
And didn't you have one about the Boy Scout on a hike with the Scoutmaster, and he looked over the cliff and said, "Don't people fall down that cliff?"
Yes, the boy said to the scoutmaster, "Don't people fall off that? Do people fall off that cliff very often?" And what did the scoutmaster say?
Only once.
"No, once is enough, dear."
It's enough.
Okay.
Fit as a fiddle?